Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagidambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata118. As you may remember, Krishna was describing who Jarasandha was. Krishna said Jarasandha is reputed to have seen the Lord of Lords, Shankara, in person. Who can defy such a gifted man? Yudhishthira sat silent. Krishna continued, I told you about the Gada which he hurled at us from the top of Girivraja. I must tell you that this Gada was the seat of his strength. He tried to retrieve it from the ground, but he could not. Without the Gada, Jarasandha is now vulnerable. He is no longer invincible as he once was. It is now possible to fight with him. Yudhishthira was not for fighting with him, but Bhima and Arjuna were quite firm about it. Krishna said to defeat his army is impossible. Not even Indra with his heavenly host could do it. But I have a feeling that in single combat, Bhima will be able to kill him. Send the three of us, Yudhishthira. As Bhima said, we will combine all our resources and hit on a plan. You can send your brothers with me. I will be their keeper. We are sure to come back victorious. Finally, Yudhishthira was coaxed to agree with the plan. Krishna, Bhima, and Arjuna left for the great Magadha kingdom. They crossed the river Sarayu, and then the river by name Gandaki. Thence they went to Mithila. Crossing the border of Mithila, they went in the direction of Magadha. They reached the banks of the river Ganga. They crossed the Ganga. They could see from a distance the hill Girivraja. Soon they reached the capital city. There they saw an immense temple of Shankara. They worshipped the Lord there. Now they dressed themselves as Snatakas. A Snataka is one who has just finished his education. He is not a student anymore, and not a householder either. As soon as these three entered the city, evil omens were apparent, omens which spelt calamity for the king. Krishna, Bhima, and Arjuna entered the city dressed in gay costumes, with garlands of flowers on their necks and with their bodies all perfumed with sandal paste. The strangers created a sensation by their unusual dress and appearance. They were dressed as Brahmins, but they looked like Kshatriyas. The people in the city were puzzled by these strangers, who walked like lions. They entered the palace of the king by jumping over the wall. They did not enter through the gateway. Jarasandha was busy with his worship. He sent them milk and honey and asked them to wait until midnight, when he would grant them an audience. They waited. It was now midnight. Jarasandha came to them and honored them. He then said, You seem to be Snatakas, but your apparel belies it. You are using flowers and perfumes which no Snataka is allowed to use. You have entered my palace in a novel manner. Friends enter through the gateway, only enemies make this kind of entrance. Again, I was told that you have refused to partake of the milk and honey which I sent you. Whoever you may be, you're welcome in my city. You must receive at least now the worship due to Brahmins. But whether you are Brahmins or not is yet to be seen. I think you are Kshatriyas. Your shoulders are scarred like the shoulders of archers. I feel that you've disguised yourselves for some unknown reason. Please tell me the truth. Who are you? And what do you want from me? Krishna said, Jarasandha, you are right in your guess. We are here as your enemies. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.